an easy fast, and I hope this new year brings peace, health, and comfort to all. So we're getting ready to begin. If you are on Facebook, on Sim Shalom, Online Synagogue, JSLI, UJUC, or Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page, type a hello so I know you're here. So far, I'm by myself, but get ready for our Tuesday service. We're beginning a new year, and let's start it all together. So, again, this is Rabbi Karen here in, looks like going to be rainy Florida, and ready to begin our Tuesday Maariv service in another moment. I hope you're joining us tonight, and I look forward to spending this evening with you. Okay, so I've got Rita and my good friend Ellen. All right, and Barbara. Good. Glad you can all join me. Erev Tov to all of you. And even though the new year is over, I hope we're all written in the book, inscribed in the book of life. Okay, and we have Brian here. Good to see you, Brian. I'm so glad you could join us. Okay, so we're going to begin our service, and we're going to start with Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hello, Irene and John. Welcome. I'm glad you're with us this evening. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamivorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam voed. Praise Adonai to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai to praise is due now and forever. And Elizabeth from the UK. Wow, that's really neat. Wow. I hope you guys are all safe in the UK as we are trying to be safe here in the US. Maariv Aravim. Well, I keep looking out my window because this should be twilight time, and either our skies are getting dark because it's going to rain again, or it is twilight time. And what I love about twilight, what I love about sunrise, is the physical evidence of Adonai's gifts to us. We actually see the sunrise, we see the sunset. It's a reminder that Adonai has created light from dark and dark from light. And I think they're miraculous gifts that we could visibly see every day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma boteach she'arim, u'vitbuna mishane etim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'msader et kochavim b'mishmoroteiim barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, u'mavir v'yom u'mevi layla, u'mavdil bein yom u'vein layla, Adonai tzavot shemo. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam v'ed baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name, O living and ever-enduring God. Reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Ellen Rose, good evening. I'm glad that you could join us tonight. And now, the prayer that is one line, the prayer that doesn't ask for anything, but we're telling the world that this is our God. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Li'olam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. Good evening, Amy. I'm glad you could join us tonight. V'yahavta, and you shall love. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher Elohim mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shenantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'leftecha v'aderech u'shof b'hov kamecha u'shatam la'ot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'eineinecha uv'tavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'shorecha Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lechem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Well, we have Petra here from Argentina. We're very international this evening. And Rabbi Miriam, my FaceTime buddy, my Zoom buddy. I hope you had a wonderful Shana Tova. And as the women, including Miriam, went through Adonai's miracle of parting the Red Sea, they sang, Mi chamocha b'alim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha ra'u beinecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Eli anu ve'amru. Adonai yemloch li'olam va'ed. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Well, Rita, I guess New York is international too. Now, let me just say that on the chat where it is, I enlarged it so I can read it more comfortably without my glasses. But if you've written something that I haven't read yet, it can get scrolled away and I may not see it. So I'm not ignoring you if you've written something, but I may not catch it in time. So just letting you know. Okay, Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'acha mireinu malkeinu l'chaim uvrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, we beseech you. We're living in very troubled times, and we're looking to you to have written us in the book of life, and may we begin a new year, a better year, a year with peace and compassion and good health. Adonai, please take the hearts that are filled with hate and replace it with love and compassion. Please bless all those who are there to help us. Please bless those who are there to help put food on the table, those who are trying to heal our bodies, those who are trying to guard our bodies and souls. And please bless all those who work behind the scenes to help them as they try to help us. Please, Adonai, please give wisdom and knowledge to the doctors and the scientists who are trying to eradicate this disease. Please bless us, Adonai, and shelter us as we look to you for your strength, your compassion, your mercy, and your forgiveness. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. So, John, let me explain about the story with my eyes. Common for people who've worn glasses all their life. My distance is getting better, and my reading is getting worse. So for me to really see things on my Verilux glasses, now to see distance, I have to go to the magnifying part, and to see the reading, if it's large enough, I could read without my glasses, somewhat. So I have to wait to get back to the eye doctor and have new glasses made. I go through this every 2 years. Yitkada v'yitkada shamei rabba b'yamadira chirute v'yamlich mahute b'chaye chonuvyo omechon uvchayedecha beit Yisrael bagala bagala uvizman kariv v'yimaru amen yesh le'mei rabba mevorach Le'olam le'omei omaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yibar v'yiraman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemed kudusha b'richu Le'la mincha b'chata v'shirata Tush b'chata v'nechemata Damiram b'yalma v'yimaru amen. Erev Tov Kingsley, I'm so glad that you were able to join us this evening. And now our standing prayer. And Barbara, thank you. I'm glad somebody out there understands me. I hope that's a good sign. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'nehem, L'man Shmo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham. This prayer, we're calling upon our forefathers and foremothers, Adonai of Abraham, of Isaac, of Jacob, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, Rebecca. Remember, they're our ancestors. As I tell my students when I teach this in Hebrew school, we're touching on our genealogy. We're reminding Adonai that you bless them. So please be here for us as you were for them. So in this sense, this prayer is called the Avot V'Imaot, the fathers and the mothers, because we're going back to who they are, and because of them, it's who we are now. Just thought I'd do a little lesson on that. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, mechaye hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chayim b'chesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, Umkayem emunato lishenei afar micha mocha bagivuro umido melach melech memid umkayem umatzmiach Yeshua v'nemanata lahayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Well, our new year is 11 days old. We are 1 day from the book of life having been closed for the year. And let me tell you something. Hello, Rabbi Blaine. Rabbi Blaine is with us tonight. It's been 24 hours, and let me just say, we've made our promises to change. We've made our promises to forgive. We made our promises to start a new year. And let me warn you, we're always being tested. We're being tested because of the life around us and the people around us. We can't make circumstances change. We can't make people change. But we can change. All those promises that we made, asked to be forgiven, to right our wrongs, but really to right our wrongs is to not do them again. I just had an incident with a friend who I knew she was going to be upset. Nothing that I did that was intentional, but I knew she would be upset. I had to change the way I spoke with her, the way I worked with her, because I could only change me and change me for the better. I can't change somebody else, neither can you. So we have to look at this start of a new year is how can we be better? How can we fix us? And then when faced with the same situations, how can you do a better remedy when dealing with people, things, places, circumstances? Let's work hard to make this a new year rather than falling back to the same old, because we really, really want teshuvah, to return, to repent. So let us make this the best year for us. Okay, now let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimruma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimruma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel. And let us say, amen. And now please type in the names of all those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. I'll start with Ellen Rose's cat Tiki, and both my cats, Sunny and Katie. Mike, yes, Rabbi, he's in my thoughts and prayers too. Rala, Maria Allegra, I hope I said that right, Maria Allegra. Jared Ben Hiram, Robert Wood and Elizabeth's niece Dawn, although sick with COVID, Pam Hazel, Alan Bennett, I'm going to say my friends Bobby and Alan Bendet, Joshua, Victoria, Diane, Fernay, Elizabeth Bat Alexandra, Paula Bat Rose, Marlene Bat Chaya, Eric Ben Maggie. I want to include Beth, who's part of our Sim Shalom congregation, all who are suffering physically and emotionally. Okay. Mi shebeirach avoteinu michol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu meho habraha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Ellen Rose, 11 years as a Kanahara. My Katie is 16 and my Sonny is 15, so I know what it's like for elderly cats. Aleinu lishabeach ladon hakol, latet gdula liotze bereshit, Shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama. Shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kichol hamanam. V'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim. Lifnei melech malchei amlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'eman v'haya Adonai l'melech al ha'aretz. Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad. U'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if you know anyone who is observing a yurtzeit or someone who might have passed recently, please type in their names so that we may call it and we may remember. All those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Elaine Rizzo. Okay, nobody else. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, b'yalmadi rachirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, b'gala v'zman kari v'yimruka, amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam amei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, v'yitalal v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'chudashah b'riachu, le'ilam mincha b'chata v'shirata, Tush b'chata v'nechamata, Damiram b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehesh lamar rabba min shemayim. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And please let those who are in mourning be comforted by those who comforts all. Okay. Benjamin, there was another name that got by me, I'm sorry. Margarito, Darlene, Marceline, Dolores, Isaiah, Dov, Bear, Meyer, Ben Glicka, and Amy's friend Jean, Ruth Beta Ginsburg, Catherine Green and Chester Green, and we said Ruth Beta Ginsburg. And if I didn't get to your name, that's because it slipped by, so please retype it. I'll give it another minute, and then we will conclude our services for this evening. Thank you, Rabbi Blaine. Yes, we will talk soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our Tuesday Maariv service. I wish you all good health. Oh, Lowell Ben Sally. Thank you. I knew there was a name that got by me. We're here Monday through Friday. Rabbi Galit, Rabbi Deborah, Rabbi Nancy, and myself, with Rabbi Judy filling in when we need her to. Rabbi Steve on Fridays. If you were not with Rabbi Steve, you missed wonderful, wonderful services for the high holidays. And now we have a new program. We have a new program called J-LEAP, Jewish Living Enrichment Program. And it is going to be run for approximately 8 months. It is almost a pre-rabbinic course. Doesn't guarantee that you'll get into the rabbinic program, but you'll have a shot. And not only that, but with this course, it's just an overall course about Judaism. If you go to jsli.net or you reach out to Carol Blaine, she'll get you the information. Folks, be healthy, be happy, be safe. So have a great one, and Lila Tov.